Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Everybody knew that you came in as my friend. And like, so.
This is Scotty. She runs the South. Big Lexus was next. Whoop my ass. What you doing now, nigga? While you doing push-ups?
It's my turn.
I got you one. Go ahead. Come here.
Is that a MAGA hat?
Come here. No. Come here.
What is that? Did she just start out a MAGA hat? Girl, make that as Google app great again.
And show her what she hears. She's not young and reckless. Bitch ain't young, nor reckless.
Oh, who ain't reckless?
Ferrari, like, who ain't my show title? Show me who ain't, so I can go up to them, and then I can have a reason to say my show title again. Because did y'all know that this is Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari? Because if you didn't know that, then guess what? It's Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. And you bitches are young and reckless on Season 3 of Young and Reckless hosted by Ferrari.
They not letting up this season, and I'm like, whoa, like, y'all bitches is really...
Bitches are really young and reckless. Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. Like,
so now I have to do some investigating with all other ladies to see how it all went to hell, child.
Can we catch you up? So you know when you were upstairs getting your beauty rest. Yeah.
Can we catch up? Because you know when you're upstairs getting your beauty rest, the way that Kelly talks, because then you have Brent that's like nice school, and then you have Kelly that talks like this. You're like, oh my god.
Space.
Sisterhood, in quotes.
Don't fast forward none of this. Absolutely not. I want to know every last motherfucking thing that Angela said. What the hell did Tangela say to them? Don't keep secrets.
How you doing, RuPaul? Now, Gilbert, you are a very funny man. Have you always been funny?
Alicia, I mean, I definitely understand committing to the character, but like, did she just start hormones yesterday? Where she put her titties? Girl, that is not a chest plate. Stop laughing. You transphobic.
I'm a T-girl from the past life.
Protecting the dynasty is a full-time job.
Talking about my shit, you stupid bitch.
I don't even...
Right, because you're talking about my daughter. Jackie, you talking about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter or my daughter's daughter.
No, I feel like at times I rest my case.
What? Not Banner was on Season 2 looking like a country Bama. Girl, I thought that was Shawnee. Oh, child, do I want to start the video over, or do I just want to say what I was saying? I'm gonna just say, listen, we're not starting this over, girl. Scott Santana, Chi pressing the mess. Okay, listen. Phaedra has been in the press a lot recently. A lot. Okay. She spent 2 seasons over there on Married to Mess doing absolutely nothing, giving absolutely nothing but faces. And then they brought her ass over here to Real Housewives of Atlanta And I don't know why, because she's not a housewife, okay? And she barely has a house. Like, so it's just like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about when it comes to Phaedra? Okay, because everything about her is fake. Everything is about her. Everything about her is fake, okay? From that renter husband, renter boyfriend that she parading around town trying to act like, oh, this is my man, but not my husband, because I don't want to get married again, and I just want to be a closeted freak. But oh, don't call me out on it, because if you call me out on it, then we're going to have to bring up the fact that I truly was the one that helped, carry that rumor of Kandi in a dungeon. And oh my God, I'm just over it all. I'm over it all when it comes to Phaedra. I don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing. That's why I said I don't even think that's her house that she living in. Okay, because it don't look like her. That's not what her house gave before. I remember when she had all of that shit up in the garage. I remember. And she was like, get away from me with this Apollo. Now her house looks very different. Come on now. Come on. So you not only changed your face and your body and your style, but now you done changed the way that your house look, girl. But I don't believe nothing when it comes to Miss Phaedra. Okay, Miss freaking Phaedra. I don't believe nothing when it comes to her. So it might be some division going on between freaking fraud, y'all. Okay, because she sat down with Jason Lee, who I cannot stand, who I do not like, and who I want to go on a record of saying I cannot stand and I don't like. She sat down with him. And nothing was accomplished. I don't even know why they keep interviewing her at this point, because nothing is ever accomplished. She don't do nothing but give faces. That's all she does. So, I mean, really, thank God for Porsha coming out and clapping back, because had she not, we'd be making a video about absolutely nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so go ahead and like this video so we can finally get into the topic.
Nothing for free. Cuss a lot, bitch, I'm a queen, not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta spend that cheddar. You wanna be forever, you gotta spend that cheddar. Gotta send a check on me, gotta send a rest on me. Hey, hey, gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me, hey, hey, gotta send a check on me, gotta send a rest on me. Hey, hey, gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me, hey, hey, I like the.
Now, real quick, before we jump into the mess, okay, because let me remind y'all, I know a lot of y'all come here for the tea, come here for the drama, and that's great. But a lot of y'all lives is filled with tea and drama. Seriously, if your life has been giving you confusion, chaos, or just karmic consequences, book a reading, okay? Don't just sit here watching everybody else get dragged when spirit has literally been trying to clock you. Book a quickie if you need clarity, and book a full alignment reading if you want to dive deeper and finally get to the bottom of your own bullshit. The links is in the description box. Y'all already know. Spirit doesn't miss, but neither do I. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into it.
A lot of candy land going on in it. Wait, Phaedra, you took the hit.
First of all, and I don't know what the fuck is going on with this audio, because first when I heard this whole video, I was inside the shower and I thought it was my phone. I thought water had gotten into my phone and I was prepared to download one of them apps to try to push shit out. Like I was pushing out a baby. Girl. What's going on with the audio, Jason Lee? What is going on with the audio, Zeus? Okay, because y'all noticed that little logo in the corner, right? Zeus, what's going on? What's going on?
Took the hit for America. For what? I was so.
Mind you, I do want to say, I know we all give Phaedra a lot about her style. She looks way better now than she did 10 seasons ago. She does. She found a blonde that works for her. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate when the girls get blonde, but it ain't brassy blonde. It ain't, let me just take the 613 out the pack and plop it on my head. You understand what I'm saying? Like she whoever be hooking Phaedra hair up, she got a good little hairstylist. And I think she goes to Alonzo Arnold because that's who hooked her hair up for the reunion. We ain't gonna talk about who hooked up with that outfit.
So mad at you for sitting there and letting the charades happen in front of all of us.
But they didn't show what was really said.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So tell us what they said. And tell us what they said. We know you not Miss Scorpio, Miss Unhealed Toxic Scorpio, because y'all know life is all about duality. So there's positive attributes and then negative attributes to a Scorpio. And Phaedra must have some strong ass Scorpio placements aside from her son being a Scorpio, because she is a Scorpio through and through, both positive and negative.
But this is the thing. Okay, all of you out there that don't know TV, that have never been on it, we couldn't do it at all at Love and Hip Hop. There's something called a fourth wall. That means like there's.
Girl, we know what the fuck a fourth wall is. Porsha been breaking the shit all goddamn season. See, and this is why I don't like Jason Lee or Carlos self-proclaimed king, because they always got to let you know how they was involved. Love and Hip Hop ain't got shit to do with a well, I speak too soon because she does dress like she belongs over there. See, y'all be sitting here like Britt Edie doesn't belong on this show. Britt doesn't fit in with the girls, and neither does Phaedra. Y'all say that Britt Edie acts like she's on Love and Hip Hop. Girl, well, Phaedra looks like she's on Love and Hip Hop. Like, come on now. Okay, y'all sat there and y'all dragged her reunion look. She looked like she was going to a Love and Hip Hop set. Okay. But child, Jason, this has nothing to do with you. This is why I don't like his content, because every time you tune into an interview where Carlos self-proclaimed king or Jason Lee, they're gonna find a way to bring it back to them. They're gonna find a way to talk about how long they known the person that they're interviewing with. They're gonna find a way to say, oh, I was involved this way, that way, da, 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 and remember that time at this party. Focus on what the fuck we here for. Sitting here talking about a fourth goddamn wall as if Porsha hasn't been breaking it every other episode that she was actually in as a main peach holder, but it was given Frank. Clock it.
3 walls that we can talk about that you see, and then there's that fourth wall that you can never see. And some of us will break that fourth wall because we ain't gonna let you drag us for filth. And some of us will play the game and not break the fourth wall. And I was watching that go down, and your silence screamed, fourth wall, fourth wall, fourth wall.
I mean, because...
And let me say this for the people in the back. I guess what Jason is trying to say or force her to say, because he's also giving lead-in questions, which is another thing that I don't like that people do. I hate when people, first of all, I hate when interviewers ask the same 20 questions that other people have asked. Like y'all always telling somebody, do your research. Bitch, I'm a commentator, not TMZ. I'm a commentator, not TMZ. Okay, I don't break the news. I just predict it. Clock that T and tell me how it tastes when it come out that is truthful, everything that I be speaking and predicting, because you know Scott don't miss. But back to what I'm saying, y'all always telling people to do their research. Y'all need to tell these interviewers to do their research when it comes to all the questions that they ask. It's like, baby, how you not know that I already done talked about this in 10 other interviews? And then aside from that, I hate when an interviewer is sitting there leading the person into how they want them to answer. No, let's let Phaedra finally open up her fucking mouth and tell anything for once. Because she has not spoken on this situation, and every single time that she has, she keeps glossing over it like it wasn't such a big fucking deal and a big part of her life and a big part of history when it comes to reality TV. Like, y'all are still letting her skate by. And what Jason is doing right now is basically saying he's insinuating that it was a lie that production, Carlos self-proclaimed king, because it's funny how they both got let go at the same time. Clock that. But he's trying to insinuate that it's production that forced her to tell this lie. Because why else would Phaedra just be sitting there looking at the camera like fourth wall if she, you understand what I'm saying?
That's the contract. And sometimes you just got to realize.
It really is so hard to go in. Well, it ain't that damn hard. I was about to say it's so hard to go in on her because she looks so gorgeous right now with this hair. She really does.
Okay.
I'm going to just stay within the 4 corners.
Yeah, because I know better and I'm trained, and so I'm held to a higher standard than some of my colleagues.
Okay. I'm trained and I'm smarter than a 5th grader. And okay, Phaedra J. Blige. Okay, girl. Because you're more talented and smarter than the rest. Okay. I mean, well, yeah. And that's exactly why the fuck we think that you set that shit up with Angela. That's exactly why we think that. Because I know that's a whole other video, a whole other topic, but not really. Because like Tangela Braxton said, bitch, what you did to Kandi, you're not about to come down here and do to me. Mind you, fraud is inside the motherfucking interviews talking about something. Why would I do that? Now, y'all know I got fired before for doing that. Why would I do it again? Exactly. And everybody's sitting here asking the same question like it's not plausible or like it's not logical for that to be the exact reason why she would do it again. Hello? Because nobody was suspected. Everybody would just assume, why would she do it again? It would be a clean getaway. Hello?
because they know I know better. And so sometimes when you're a little smarter than the average bear, it doesn't always help you.
Okay, I'm sitting here with a litigator, so let me bring up my briefs. This is what happened. I remember Porsha had the really short hairdo that day, and she was going on and crying about how you told her information, and you sat there, and I will never forget your face. You were beat for the guys, and you sat there and just wrote it out, and Kandi played up this whole thing that Kandi could not believe what was being said about her, which we're now hearing more about the bedroom as time has kind of progressed, and the world has become more accepting of people's bedrooms being different.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but you gave a lot of grace again.
No, because why are you giving grace to her? You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Why are you saying that? Because her and Nene just presented at your award show? Because we could stop this and actually go to that. Actually, because it seemed like you giving her grace for a reason, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay? I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, Cynthia was there too, apparently, but look.
Well. Look who's finally getting the recognition he deserves. Now listen, y'all know I don't just show up for anybody. I show up for innovators, legends, visionaries, people who get it. And tonight, that person is none other than Mr. Lemmy Palmer.
Child, because when you lose your job on RHOA, you go and do whatever you can. You go and try to do whatever you can. Okay, where was we at? 2 minutes and 8 seconds? Okay, let's back it on up. Because all of this grace that you sitting here showing her, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why? You don't have to say nothing if you don't want to. Bitch, then why the fuck is she here? What the fuck is the point of the interview? What's the point in bringing it up? Mind y'all, Jason does not like Kandi. So keep that in the back. No, keep that in the front of your mind with all of this protection that he doing to Phaedra.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but you gave a lot of grace. Again, this is another example. Why?
You know,
got it. But now you're back in the show with Porsha.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is I was punished for something no one even saw me do.
It's the way she really trying to spin this, just like a Scorpio. Is this not her same story with Tangela over there on this current season? If you didn't see me do it, then it must not have been done. Bitch, we know you for your works.
It's like telephone.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, but now you're back with Porsha.
Yeah, I'm back.
And now you're friends.
I mean, well, we really, we obviously, that bothered me. Obviously, it was very, somewhat hurtful. But at the end of the day, I really love Porsha. I mean, we have always, gotten along perfectly. And so even after that moment, we didn't say, oh, I'm never speaking to you again. I mean, because at that moment, I knew I wasn't happy in the job already. And I knew it was time for me to leave this.
Oh, girl, that's what they all say when they get benched.
Job. But unfortunately, sometimes when, if you can't make a decision for yourself, God will make a decision for you.
Oh, and you know what? I'm so glad she said that, because I hate to make this about me like Jason Lee, but it's sort of my channel. Book a quickie reading. We sit here and we kiki, we giggle as we will continue to do so. But please, I know that there is plenty of y'all out there right now. You're not healing, baby. You're hiding. Okay. A lot of y'all out there got fucked up situations. Fucked up. Whether it's a bad relationship that you know you need to walk away from, whether it's that job, whether it's money not coming in the way that it needs to, whether it's friends that keep showing their ass to you, you feel like you dealing with the world on your shoulders, baby. You don't have to deal with it alone. You don't. Okay. And every video that I do, I don't need to keep re-triggering and re-traumatizing you unless it's pushing you closer to my goddamn website. You can start small, or if you're ready to stop going small and play big with your life, go ahead, book you a full alignment reading. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into what Porsha had to say, because Porsha did end up coming out and clapping back. And I don't know if it's actually a clap back or just like a hold on now, bitch. Okay. I don't know. I guess y'all could be the determining factor of that, but we heard what Phaedra had to say. So Frick ended up coming out and said, Phaedra, you already, not her tagging her. Okay. You already apologized at the reunion and apologized after for telling me the lie. Baby, it's that one sentence right there that says it all. Phaedra, you already apologized at the reunion and apologized after for telling me the lie. For telling me the lie. Frick said, if it's one thing we're going to do today, fraud, I'm going to hold you accountable, okay? Not friction between Frick and fraud. What is going on? I know that's right. Come on, she really is learning. Okay? Simon 0, Porsha 1, Phaedra none. Girl, I love to see it. Furthermore, I have already taken accountability with Kandi. Not her tagging Kandi. She said, let me go ahead and tag Kandi before Kandi get up on her U2 and talk about it. Because you know she is. Kandi going to be on somebody's speak on it. Kandi going to be on somebody's Amazon Prime talking about it. And it's just going to be like, not Kandi. Because Kandi like, how did I get involved in this season? I hear my name is coming up a lot. How I get involved? Because Kandi, you always speaking about this shit. You like Dr. Heavenly. You always running down to YouTube to speak on the shit. Okay. So Porsha said, let me go ahead and jump ahead of the train and tag Kandi. I have already taken accountability with Kandi for repeating what you claim that she said. Let's move forward by truly learning from my mistakes. Listen, I love to see it. You know what that's called? That's called growth. Let's go through the comments. Shout out to Erica. No one ever sees someone committing a crime. They usually see the aftermath. She's an idiot and thinks everybody is stupid. That's exactly what it is. She literally said, bitch, I'm smarter than a 5th grader. And that's how Scorpios be moving. That's a toxic trait that Scorpios have. Don't worry. I could drag all 12 songs, but we just talking about the one that we see on screen right now in front of us. That's definitely a toxic trait of Scorpios. And before you get into the comments, that's not me. And that I don't know what the fuck is you, ho. Because did you go and book an alignment reading yet? For me to be able to see your natal chart? Okay, we talking about Phaedra and her toxic Scorpio ass. Girl, she does shit in the dark. She thinks that she's smarter than everybody in the room. And then when the lies catch up to her, she sit there with that stupid ass face and then she go quiet. Typical Scorpio trait. Typical. Okay. Like I said on Twitter, everybody keeps saying, well, why knowing what she went through before, why would she do it again? I don't know. Why these niggas keep cheating on y'all? Just like a Future who's also a Scorpio. It's like he cheats one time and then the second time around, what is he expected not to cheat because he cheated the first time? No, that's like, let's use our heads here, y'all. Okay. Yes, good for you, Porsha, because Phaedra is absolutely trying to spin it like we forgot or something. I don't see how anybody could ever trust her. The issue was never Kandi being a freak. The issue was when they were saying that they were drugging people. So I'm very confused about what Jason is talking about exactly. Like, the issue wasn't about Kandi being a candy-coated lesbian. Okay, yeah, listen, y'all already know Kandi she be trying to act like a closeted freak so bad. I don't know if I believe it, but you know, Kandi want to convince us that she a freak. Okay, that's cool. Okay, listen, season 13, they did the dungeon and the dungeon tour. Okay, cool. But that wasn't the problem. I think the problem was like drugging and raping people. Yeah, it was those allegations. Let's speak about that, Jason. Kandi be get her story straight. Phaedra time is up. RHOA ain't the same. She went over to marry the mess and was a hot mess over there. She needs to take another 7 years. Correction, Phaedra only apologized to Porsha, never Kandi. Okay. What exactly did she apologize to? Oh, who? Because it wasn't a Kandi. Listen. Still refusing to take accountability for this just blows my mind. And it pisses me off. And Jason trying to correlate this to Kandi being a freak is weird because that's never been the issue. The issue was lying, saying she was planning to drug someone. I'm glad that the comments got common sense today. Okay. But let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. Like, are you team Phaedra? Are you team Kandi? Are you team Porsha? I would like to see, listen, if they want to insist on Phaedra being there next season, then Kandi needs to come back so she could get her together. Only if Kandi won't come back with a red wig next season. That's the only way. We need redhead Kandi to clock in next season and then clock the shit out of Phaedra. That's what I want to see. I would love to see it. And now leave Nene where she at. Leave her where she at over there on Zeus Network, hosting award shows and Bad Girls reunions. Leave her over there. Okay? Because in a minute, we about to send Phaedra ass back over there with her. Soon as we get Kandi for one season, just so we can see her drag the fuck out of her, then we're going to send Phaedra ass right back over there where Nene at. I'm sorry. Everybody love these two, but like, y'all love them so much. Where they show at? Y'all love them so much. Why y'all ain't watching any other shit? Girl, bye. Whatever. Let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. TheAlanaSouls.com to go book you on my reading, and Patreon.com/ScottSantana. Baby, that's where we watch all of our favorite shows together. Okay, including old school shows like Bad Girls Club. So y'all can watch the reunion with me over on Patreon.com/ScottSantana. Okay, let me know what y'all thought about all of this down in the comment box below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.
Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas throwing up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas throwing up, but